pursuit for perfection is over, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. And as you know, the Chiefs suffered their first loss of the regular season yesterday, going down to the Buffalo Bills, 30-21 on the road in Buffalo, in a game which was not totally surprising. They lost. I mean, you can't be surprised. They were underdogs on the road going into Buffalo, and you're not gonna win them all. And based on what has happened with the Chiefs so far this year, I mean, they've suffered some very unfortunate injuries to their offense, mainly with the wide receiver position. And they've also suffered a couple key injuries on defense, but more so on offense. And it came up a little bit short for them yesterday. They're going up against an opponent which is very familiar with them, the Buffalo Bills. They've lost their last 3 regular season matchups to the Bills. However, they've won their last 3 playoff matchups with the Bills. So I mean, this is nobody could ever say this is a totally surprising result. I mean, if you look at the game yesterday, the game started where the second play of the game, Mahomes, he had a very unfortunate turnover. He was trying to force one in there after getting hit, by the way, which was a common theme of the Chiefs yesterday. Again, they've suffered very poor O-line play during this regular season, very poor O-line play, and it has led to some of the issues that they've had on offense. Because I truly believe that if they were blocking for Mahomes, he would definitely be putting up better numbers. However, the blocking was very suspect, and as I said, they suffered a turnover on the second play of the game, and they fell behind 6-0 because Buffalo missed the extra point. They battled back, took the lead, and Buffalo took the lead, and they took the lead, and Buffalo kicked a field goal going into the half. In the second half, they didn't have many opportunities. Credit to Buffalo. Buffalo did a great job on third down. They were 9-16. So it kept the Chiefs off the field. The Chiefs didn't have a chance. This is like one of the first games where they've lost the time of possession battle all year. All year, the Chiefs been winning the time of possession battle. They lead the NFL in time of possession. But unfortunately, yesterday, credit to Buffalo, They did a great job. Josh and the guys, they did a great job. Josh's numbers weren't great. His numbers weren't great at all. But credit to him, He made the most critical play of the game, running for that touchdown there on 4th down, which I truly believe saved the Bills, because based on how the Chiefs marched down the field in the previous drive, I truly believe that if the Bills didn't get in the end zone there, Chiefs would have marched down the field and won that game, based on how Mahomes has played in the 4th quarter this year and how he was playing in the 4th quarter. I know he had the interception at the end, but I don't call that. I don't put any credence into that, because at that point the game was over. The game was over when Josh Allen ran into the end zone for that 4th down TD anyway. So Mahomes was just trying to throw it up for a play. But I truly believe that if he had a realistic shot at winning the game on that last drive, he would have did it. But not gonna beat the defense too much, What's a little concerning for the Chiefs defense is this. This is the second week in a row where they have generated absolutely no pass rush. They're one of the worst pass rush teams in the NFL, by the way. They're way down like 27th in sacks. And basically what we've seen from the Chiefs is that if you double team Chris Jones, they can't really get any pressure on the QB. The only way that they got little pressure yesterday was by selling out and blitzing. And that is what cost them on a couple of those, busted plays by the Bills. As you know, one of their premier pass rushers, Charles Omenihu, he's out, and he should be coming back shortly. They signed Uche, but he's made absolutely no impact. I mean, they traded for him from the Bills, but from the Patriots, he's made no impact whatsoever. But Charles Omenihu, he's coming back from injury shortly. So I think that will be a big shot in the arm for their pass rush, and hopefully that gets them, with a little bit more oomph before the playoffs. So as we go into the playoffs here now, well, not the playoffs here, but I mean, it's not the worst loss in the world for the Chiefs. Let's realistically look at this. They fell from first place to first place. They're still first place in the East, in the AFC. So if they handle their business, get to the rest of the regular season, they will have the number one seed and have home court advantage toward the playoffs. So I mean, that all bodes well. So what they need now is just to heal up, get guys like Pacheco back, guys like Hollywood Brown back, guys like Omenihu back, some of the guys that I heard, the key guys. That the main goal this year was always to win the Super Bowl and do something unprecedented that nobody's ever done, win 3 straight Super Bowl. I mean, the undefeated season would have been a nice icing on the cake, but as I said to you before the season starts, the undefeated season will definitely depend on health, barring major injuries, and that it just went south ever since preseason, losing Hollywood Brown and then capitulated into Rashid going down, and Pacheco going down. Hunt looks a little bit tired at this point, looks a little bit worn down, like he needs some help back there in the backfield. Out the first game I saw him yesterday really kind of look a little bit worn down. Pacheco should be back next week along with Amenihu, and then Hollywood Brown maybe for the playoffs. So not worried, ladies and gentlemen. So as they've lost the regular season, but all goals still remain on the table for the Chiefs. They're fine. Their goal is to win the Super Bowl. So thank you for joining us. On to next week, they go to Carolina to play their next game. So we'll see how that works next week. Thank you for joining us on the channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, and thank you for your support. Always supporting the channel. Peace until we're out next time.